Yeah, sure. Like the whole purpose of going down to Monmouth last weekend was to view the course. So they're prepared when we go back in 6 weeks' time to know what to expect. So over the next 6 weeks we're going to train over terrain that will suit that course. The weekend went well. I was particularly happy with Emer. She ran a very good race on a tough course. She was, 7th in the race but 5th in our conference, so that looks good for her for 6 weeks. She stays healthy and puts in consistent 6 weeks. She's right up there with anybody in the conference. The guys' course in particular is very tough at Homedale, so they really needed to get a run over it. A couple of them ran well, strong. A couple of them struggled. We have a bit of head colds going on. But overall, whatever way they performed this weekend, it was just the most important thing was getting to preview the course. So they all came off pretty positive. Said it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so that's always a good thing. So now we're just going to knuckle down to train and prepare for it in 6 weeks.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot for your time. Good luck.
No problem. Thank you.
I think when they're done playing, then there'll be plenty of time to enjoy all the benefits and rewards that those two guys will get. Eventually they'll both be in the Hall of Fame here, I would imagine. They're both dynamic players and had great careers here, even though they're not done yet. But we don't call plays or set up game plans or do anything with those numbers in mind. What we want to do is we want to be very balanced in how we attack folks, and balanced is kind of a misnomer in football. Some people think balance is run it the same number of times you pass it or end up with the same number of yards. What we want to do is take what they give us. They have 11 guys. If they disperse more to stop the run, we want to be able to throw it. And if they dispense more to widen out to defend throws, then we want to be able to run it. So we run it more on passing downs and pass it more on running downs when we're playing well. And because one is a receiver of the ball and one is a runner of the ball, it turns out well for all those guys.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot for your time. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
Pretty much what we're going to do is look at our match versus URI and look at what we did this weekend, break it down a little bit, and just try to do some drills that are going to help us improve the areas that we didn't do so well in. Maybe finishing out some shots, working on approach shots. Poaching is something that we really want to improve on and get better at. We do a lot of it, or a fair amount of it, but we need to do more as our opponents are starting to toy around with that as well. So we'll be working on that. We'll be working on some second serve returns. I don't want to give away all of our secrets, but pretty much I'm happy with the results against URI. I was happy with what we did at Stony Brook. We've really taken it another step higher in the competition that we had against both, the URI match and Stony Brook. So I'm excited about that. That's where I was hoping we would be when I talked to you last time. So we're moving into the Army Invitational with hopes that we just keep bringing it up another notch higher. So if we can do that, I'll be a pretty happy coach.
All right. Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, the first thing they missed was a very exciting match, a 5-set match against UMES, who we played last weekend in our own tournament. We improved on a lot of things. We passed great. Our blocking was incredible. And they just had some great outside hitters that just overpowered us in the 5th set. We also beat Fordham extremely well. We passed really well against them. And, unfortunately this weekend we weren't our best serving team, and we're really hoping to improve that next week. And we're playing some great competition, Atlantic 10 teams, Ivy Leagues, to get us ready for our conference play, which opens on Saturday.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks.